INTOXX TV. You really want me to? I'll do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they got it.
INTOXX TV. There you go. Proper little intro for you. Yo, we're the intoxicated pedestrians.
Intoxicated motherfucking television, motherfuckers.
Yeah, at least we're gonna work on getting intoxicated if we're not already intoxicated. And so for that, we hope that you will join us in getting intoxicated.
Indeed.
Smoke a bowl, drink a beer, take a shot, smoke a cigarette. Live, goddammit.
Dabs, pills, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Whatever floats your crumpet.
Suppositories, you know.
Yeah. Myself, I am used to doing like kamikazes, but I don't know if I should condone that kind of activity on the internet.
I mean, chill out on the speedballs out there. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Quarantine, you know, you might be by yourself. So what the fuck? We were gonna do this yesterday. Quarantine got everybody fucked up and lazy and slow, and but we back, you know.
We're back.
Me and Duddy were just he just picked me up. Duddy B just came pick me up, pick my ass up, and we had a little discussion about this 5G fucking frequency, fucking radioactive shit.
Why do you think they are wearing hazmat suits when they put that shit in? It's kind of weird.
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of different crazy things, such as it causes cancer, and that's the only reason why there's all these outbreaks going on and stuff like that. I really don't know. I'm not a scientist or any of these things, but I don't know. What have you guys heard? Leave a comment. You know, hit the subscribe button if you like what we're seeing so far.
Yeah,
all that fun stuff.
We need Sailor Jerry's. We need a sponsor for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Any Sailor Jerry's. We
Hurricane.
We love you guys.
Yeah, I mean Jackson guitars as well. Ibanez basses. The gear we're using over here.
We drink the stuff, but they ain't paying us for it yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, we're just here doing our thing. Gonna play some songs for y'all. Give you a little bit of a story, some insight, some history.
So tell them what song you chose, Daddy, for the topic this year.
I guess since I got chose to pick the song tonight that we're gonna review and give a little bit of history on, I chose "Let's Get High."
Right.
That's what we're doing all the time, especially in quarantine. I know everybody out there smoking. We're doing something.
It's a great fucking label. I mean,
what did you say yesterday? Weed coma.
Yeah, weed coma. Yes, after that's what happens when you smoke too much. You eat a whole bunch of shit out of your fridge, and you just get into that food coma. But it was weed induced. It's the weed coma. Pass out. Just good night. But we're gonna kick this off, and we're gonna go ahead and play a song for you. This is "Let's Get High."
Here, I'll cue it up.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking get into that. Oh shit. Y'all should so while we're listening to this track, I'm gonna fucking queue everything up on Facebook and everything, get that shit fucking legit. But first of all, before we play this right quick, I'm gonna say something real quick. So I talked last time about this 26 songs that we fucking mixtape that I'm trying to get out of all my old shit. It's like Double Z, Slapshot, Ace High, fucking and it's like a bunch of shit I did with them, and then also like a bunch of like B-sides I did, a couple solo tracks, just shit that unreleased stuff, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, last week Slaughter over here fucking picked one. So we just put on a list, and they were like, what do you want to play? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking pick a song. So last week it was Joke's on You, and this week Duddy B over here picked Let's Get High. So we were thinking about maybe put all these names in a fucking hat or some shit, and then every week we just pick one, and I just talk shit about it. So, and there's no planning, and fucking we just do it like that, and I'll just talk some shit, and you guys know I'll ramble on forever. So cheers. Let's Get High, y'all. Featuring Ace High and Bruno IV, motherfuckers. What you know about it?
like aces, lit hearts racing, quick from a grin on my face and shit. Give a fuck, man, I stay double fisted. Attitude like, here's my ass, you can kiss it. Feeling so terrific when the split split. Grown man status, this ain't no bitch shit. Rolling 10 deep and the whole crew is lifted. Whoa, let's get high. Pass it around, blow smoke in the sky. I need to get high just to get by. When I'm feeling wrong, need the shit to get right. Take flight out of sight and expand my mind. Up in the studio where I write rhymes. Smoking on this purple, no one like mine. I'm high off some shit you see in high time. Oh, let's get high. Let's get high. I'm already done. So let's get high. I don't know why. Let's get high. Yo, when the weed at, I get high. You know that I need that to get by. You know that we have the best around. So hit us up if you're in C-Town. Get high up the octane, octane, rotate, cocaine. Shit got me feeling like, oh man. Drunk, dizzy, shit ain't quite clear. So I grab a light beer, fly about a light year. Town is no more, nothing but the best green trees in the wild, wild west. Nonetheless, Patron on the rocks, all alone on the docks of Tahoe, where they grow the best crops by the lots and lots of weed. That's what I need to proceed. People say I'm overwhelmed in greed. Well, indeed, but my weed stays sticky like a spider web, and I don't stop smoking till my lighter's in. If you ever want to find out who just right is, come to Carson City, Set 5's finest. Me and Ace, I just smacked this floor. Now the only thing left is to pack up all. Let's get high. Roll up, let's get high. I'm already drunk, so let's get high. I don't know why. Let's get high. Yo, when the weed at, I get high. You know that I need that to get by. You know that we have the best around. So hit us up if you're in C-Town. This beat got me high, now I'm hearing voices. So many talking to me, so many choices. This music is my drug, coursing through my blood. Pass me the mic, cause I'm feeling fucked up. I beat for the shit, I need another hit. Hip-hop is a step with Ace, I get lit. See, I'm at the first step, I am an addict. One day at a time, can't help myself. What's wrong with me? I'm burning up the sweat deliberately. I release you, see. I welcome you to my reality. And I'm a deep for the weather, but I'm really surprised. Stay high till I die. It's my only peace of mind. And I'm gonna hold it in. It's fucking abused. Here's a free hit. Now go buy your music. Let's get high. Let's get high. I'm already drunk, so let's get high. I don't know why. Let's get high. Yo, when the weed at, I get high. You know that I need that to get by. You know that we have the best around. So hit us up if you're in C-Town.
Almost done with you on positive. Space bar, right? Might as well use the mouse just to be safe.
I still haven't been able to fucking do this.
So here's my question, Oz.
Yeah.
Why have I not been on this track yet?
I
That's
was
my
just
question.
asking him about that. I was just like saying to him, "Hey, dude, I would love to bring this one back if we could." You know, that was
Yeah.
my first question.
I can definitely hear some like guitar in there that it's lacking, and so you just need to let me do my thing.
There's no guitar in the first fucking place. This was never done like this. This is not intoxicated shit. Like this is not songs that we did. You know?
That was what he just telling me. He's like, at the very first Cottonmouth King show that I saw these guys at, they did the songs. They had the special guests and everything available, but we don't have those guys. Us could probably tell us a little bit more about that, but we're like, why can't we do this one? We want to bring it back. What's up?
I mean, I think you saw me dance. Everybody who watches this video, I couldn't help myself. That music took a hold of me.
Such a good track. I would love to slap the bass on that one.
I'm trying, I'm trying.
All right, yo. So
Well, who are you, anyways? For those who don't know who the fuck you are.
me?
Yeah.
It's a double to the motherfucking Z. What's up, motherfuckers? Intoxicated television in your motherfucking face, ears, shit,
Yeah,
stuff.
that's good.
Suppository if you want. Boofing.
Chainsaw anime.
They call it boofing now. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So what was the first question?
Why can't we be on the track?
Why can't you be on the track? And then what was your question? Because it was
It was like-
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, we
wanted
wanted
to
to bring it back.
You were like, oh yeah, why can't we bring it back? So the answer to this motherfucking question, yo, man, I'm gonna answer this question right quick. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to put this shit on Facebook, y'all. All right.
Oh god, that's fucking great.
So
By the way, none of this is gonna be scripted ever. I don't think. So.
I don't believe
you know.
ever. So okay, so last week when we did this shit, I told you guys I was like, because you're like, what? Why haven't I heard this? What? Like what? When I want to do that, it's like that. I told you that was one of the rare ones. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that we would
that
ever.
was such a good one.
It was one of the rare ones that we would ever be able to redo, and this unfortunately is something that we can't redo because it has me and Ace's um our backtracks, our ad libs and shit
So
are
it's
in the
like
track.
The song stuck the way it is.
So it's stuck that way, and unless you want to,
I can't really studio magic that too much.
it's pretty whack. I mean, he told me long ago that he's like, well, just spit my verse then and shit, and I did that a couple times back in the day, and then I was just like, it's fucking hella weird, man. Like spitting, even though it was my homie and we did the shit a lot.
It's his word, not
it's
yours.
his words, and so I feel weird. I mean, yeah, I felt hella weird saying his shit, but we still made it rock and shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like it's not like I was like embarrassed. Like I have to do that. Like I was getting his shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was just like, that shit's kind of fucking bootsy, and it just feels weird on stage, like talking to somebody else's rhymes and shit. That's why I would never be able to have, like, you know what I'm saying, like ghostwriters and shit, because that it's you know, somebody can give you an idea, but I can't say shit. I wouldn't write it that way, even just the way I talk.
I have a secondary question. Were you high when you wrote the verse in the spirit of the song?
I know I was intoxicated as fuck. I know that. Okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to talk about the song. We had questions first, but so the question of why we can't do it is because of the yeah. So
we get that part.
Oh, all right.
But you were intoxicated. You don't remember if you smoked weed that day?
I mean, we smoke weed every day, so I mean, yeah, for sure. But I don't remember exactly. I don't remember like, yeah, man, we fucking smoked 4 blunts and shit. So these guys I wasn't there actually when they made their verses, and I was wrong. My bad. So Ace High, me and Ace High, and then it was Gordy was on this track, and he was VB's friend. And they were young as fuck back then, man. Like, goddamn. I don't know, man. They were kids and shit, like 19, maybe not even. And they're just hella heavy speeders. And I think VB was gonna be on it, but never got on it. And then we were doing shows, and so I just got on it, and that's just how that happened. And but yeah, Gordy killed it, Jordy, and then yeah, man. I don't know. I think VB's still mad at me for that. My bad, y'all.
Hey, could you give us one line from it that you're the most proud of from that song?
I mean, this is actually one of my favorite verses and shit. Thanks for like asking me questions, because this is actually one of the my favorite verses that I've ever did. I'm gonna break down the whole fucking thing like I did.
I'll always ask you questions, Oz, and yes, we're ready for this.
Yeah, man, I'd like to break down the whole fucking thing like I did last time, because this is actually one out of that era of time, like a 5-year fucking window or some shit. There's 2 verses that really fucking stick out, and that I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, God damn, I'm really talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these resonate with me for whatever time it was. Like, but this is one of them. And I'm like, yo.
That's a powerful verse right there.
Yeah, that was it. that was the verse.
You heard it here, guys.
So I mean, besides that one, no, I'm just kidding. All right, I say, yo, I say, the beat got me high. Now I'm hearing voices. And there's so many talking to me. There's so many choices. So many talking to me. There's so many choices. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't know, what would you call it? Like, the fuck is like Exorcist, fucking demon movies or Poltergeist or some shit. Like you're hearing the voices, and if anybody's like did hella drugs or ex junkies or whatever that
Got
we
that crossfade going on.
you-
You're a little bit drunk.
you
You're
start
definitely hella
I mean,
stoned.
if you do drugs long enough, you're gonna hear fucking voices all the time. So people know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm talking about it as the music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the beat got me high. Now I'm hearing voices. So many talking to me. There's so many choices, and music is my drug, and it's coursing through my blood. So pass me the mic, man, because I'm feeling fucked up. You know what I mean?
Magical.
I fiend for this shit. I need another hit. Hip hop is a trip. With Ace, I get lit. See, I'm at the first step. I am an addict. One day at a time, but I'm always dope sick. I can't help myself. What's wrong with me? I'ma burn up this shit deliberately. These words I spit, I'll release, you see, and I'll welcome you to my reality. And I might be born in weather, but I wear these scars with pride. Stay high till I die. It's my only peace of mind. I'm gonna hold it in. I'm gonna fucking abuse it. So here's a free hit, and I'll go buy your music, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So good.
dude.
So,
So I personally did not realize you could actually spit that fast. To be honest with you, when you hit that
So-
little machine gun part, that was tight.
so hold on. Did I get it all? So I got into it and I forgot, but it's pretty much self-explanatory, I guess. I'm trying to think if I put any like little fucking weird things in there, but um,
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
um
Sorry.
go ahead, talk.
Sorry if I'm distracting you.
I'm gonna think about this real quick.
Yeah, no
Go
doubt.
ahead,
Like,
talk.
How
it's
did you
some
feel
def-
about
Speak
that
out.
verse?
definitely some really heavy stuff. It's really good stuff as far as the mechanics of it, just the way you kind of structured it, as far as equivalating the music to giving you that feeling of just being on stage and just getting that elation of just enjoying the music and getting into the raps and how
It's
just
like,
doing the thing.
And that at a certain point, he's no longer a voice; he's more of a drum in a way. It's like, now
Mhm.
that's what I think is fucking hella tight about that style of rap, is that like you become more of a rhythm element than the actual backbeat does, which is fucking so sick. It shows a contrast in the music, which makes it really stand out.
And kind of like how you're saying as well, that change up of that rhythm is very unexpected at the moment. You kind of expect it to keep on going at the same rate, but then you just kind of increase it and just spit out those syllables.
I'm
super
still-
quick. It's just like
I hate to interrupt, but I'm still
Gross.
just mostly feeling like I'm sad I can't be on this track ever.
I know I want to drive maybe
Maybe
INTOXX remake.
A remake of some kind. Like
I
I
don't
could
know.
program a track like this, maybe, but this is like a sick track.
We get high too.
I mean, like a lot. I mean, in the last video, if you watch, we actually smoked a shitload of weed.
we did. We were blowing it up.
If you were to time lapse that into
I
like,
don't even know how much I just kept on repacking.
I passed the fuck out after that.
Yeah, I had some severe munchies. Like I was hitting up the
That
freezer.
was some munchy weed, dude.
It was. It creeps up on you. It does.
You buy half an ounce and you gain 5 pounds. Do the math there.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Fucking shit.
How many calories is that?
I don't even know. It's fucking.
900,000.
I don't even pay attention to calories anymore.
But you got something on that verse?
yeah, sometimes like the wires like cross up there and I get an idea and I remember things. So I don't know, man. Just like I guess the rest of the for just how I took it as the music was the drug instead of the, I'm getting high off the drug. Let's get high. I was talking about getting high off the music and like kind of fucking was in that mentality when I was fucking writing this shit. So I don't know. So I'm like I'm always dope. Well, I'm getting whatever. I shouted out Ace with Ace. I'm getting lit. Like me and him at the time, we was like rolling heavy at that point in time, and just we were together a lot. We wrote a lot of these motherfucking songs, like in like a year and a half or some shit like that. We wrote fucking hella songs. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these songs, this actually, oh, that's a good thing. This actually was released originally on his fucking mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Ace High's fucking mixtape that he put out. It was called the Smoke Sessions. actually.
Nice.
Yeah, smoke session, fucking Ace High, fucking, and yeah. So this, but when I'm re-release this, it's gonna have like a DJ chopping and stuff. The remix and shit's gonna be fucking legit. But yeah, this is one of those songs that I was saying, like features and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that mixtape had like 20 songs, and I think I was on like 11 or fucking 12 of them or some shit. So there's a lot of songs from that gonna be on this fucking mixtape. Um, okay, so that was anyway. I'm losing track, but
I like how that at the
yeah,
end of that
I'm
verse
like
it promotes
I'm
itself.
like with yeah, and that was uh yeah. We're gonna
Fuck.
free hits and shit. No, yeah,
That's
and then
alcohol
oh no,
abuse.
Worn and Weathered. That was another one. I'm like I might be worn and weathered, but you know I said I might be worn and weathered, but I wear these scars with pride. Um, my homegirl, I got to give a shout out to my homegirl because I had just moved out to Reno, and she was like hella worried about me. You know what I mean? I was kind of rough shape when I fucking came out here, and so she was like hella worried on me. You know, we're hearing things like I'm living on the streets and fucking jonked out somewhere, which I wasn't. You know, not in the alley or anything, but so anyway, she hit me up, and that was one thing, and that's a song I've always wanted to write. It's called Worn and Weathered, and I actually want it to be kind of like I don't know, like when I think about it, I've always thought about, and this is something I haven't. That's cool that we're talking about this shit because this is something we could actually an idea for y'all too. But I always wanted to write a song called Worn and Weathered about just like I don't know. I always thought about it like some social distortion, like Mike Ness type vibe,
Okay, yeah.
like so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Social distortion, like fucking. You know, because
It's like a slow punky
yeah,
sort of
because
thing.
yeah, for real. Because it's like
Yeah.
the streets will take care of you if you know what I mean. If you
Yeah. That's true.
if you can keep your fucking composure and fucking you know this. So the Reno streets have been good to me, so I can't say shit about that. So.
Yeah.
Cheers. I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about it. But yeah, Worn and Weathered. I was giving a shout out to my homegirl, fucking Amanda and shit, back home and shit. She know who the fuck Mosher and shit, man. She know who the fuck she is. I love that girl. And but she was worried about me. And she was like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I can't fucking meet anybody out here to save my motherfucking life. And fucking people just think I'm fucking like, and she was just like, that's because you're worn and weathered. She was like, they don't know your fucking back history and shit, you know? And then that's also another thing to speak on. Like from that, like as a bigger fucking picture, it's like you can't really judge somebody. So people got preconceptions about who the fuck somebody is before they don't know anything about them. You just look at a person and be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know what I mean? But Warren and Weather, that always stuck with me. Shout out Amanda, I love you. You know I do. And I mean, if you guys want to speak on that, it's kind of cool. Preconception of fucking people.
Definitely inspired to write you a song now.
Yeah, you can't always just look at somebody and think you know everything about their life. You know, if you're gonna, especially if you're one of the type of people to, you know, you're just not gonna allow anybody to kind of judge you. You really shouldn't be judgmental of anything. But you know, unfortunately, we live in a world where, you know, images matter too much. I think you know, you should always take pride in how you look, but you never know what someone else is going through. You know, just don't assume you know everything. It's not the right way to go.
Yeah, you
know?
fucking bitch.
One of my tough homies right now that we hanging tough. Don't you know what I mean? Just then hang. I don't really hang out with people and shit besides y'all. So I only got a few homies, but one of my homies, he looks straight. He looks like fucking just I don't know, man, regular fucking dude, but dude's fucking gangster as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but then you look at us and be like, oh man, look at these dirtbags. And it's like, man, y'all don't even know what the fuck we do and shit.
We are dirt bags, but
we are
we're
dirtbags,
nice dirt
but
bags.
we're all like hard workers. Like, I don't know if you want to tell them what you do and stuff.
Tell
I
them
mean,
what you do.
I'm an animal care specialist. I work at a doggy daycare and boarding facility here in Reno. Shout out to Pet Playhouse. We're on 4th Street. If you ever got dogs you're visiting, whatever, you got to hit up the casinos. You want to bring your 4-legged friends with us. We love fur babies. Bring them in. Talk to Bill, talk to Lisa, talk to Addie. Anyone will be able to help you out. Shout out to Pet Playhouse. But, we do more than just, me working in dog daycares and stuff like that. It's almost like kind of like Insane Clown Posse. You got Clown Love, the crew will take care of you. Everybody in the Dark Carnival scene, they look out for each other. We're exactly the same way. We're all about family. People get worried because we might wear a knife when we go to a store and everything like that because we're just trying to protect ourselves. We're not out there to hurt anybody. In fact, we see somebody getting stuck up, we're the first people to step in and actually intervene. It's like we're not going to let that kind of stuff stand at all. We love a lot of people. We love, we have no kind of filter when it comes to that kind of thing. We just see everybody as people, and that's what we do. We always love the haters too because they kind of fuel us to get better. They show us our flaws and allow us to grow and become stronger individuals and provide better, realer music for you. But yeah, that's how we are. We just real.
I don't know. People fucking suck, man. That's just facts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't disagree.
all right. So for what are we doing?
We're gonna play a couple of tunes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna play a couple live tracks for y'all, a little bit of snippets and shit. Shout out to MCJ that isn't here. So this is not the full song, and we kind of just turn this into a little medley. We're just gonna drop a fucking few verses on y'all. Some shit that we be working on. Oh yeah, and then so like to wrap up the whole song we just did, Let's Get High. I mean, shout out to Ace High for putting me on that fucking mixtape, man. Smoke Session, man. I don't know if you can find that shit anymore or not online, but yeah, shout out to Ace High for that. And then like I said, Gordy fucking killed that shit, man. Fucking we were like, God damn, man, fucking little kids fucking killing shit. So that shit was dope. And that song was called Let's Get High. And fucking it'll be on the motherfucking mixtape, motherfuckers. Coming soon to earholes and shit. And hopefully the audio turned out okay this time.
Cheers. 1 1 1 1 1.